Win or lose, I'm playing with the Detroit Lions. Let's get it. What's up, YouTube? Checking me out, making videos with every game that I play. Just giving you a little samples of what I do. But right now, Detroit Lions versus whoever I face. Win or lose. Win or lose. Let's get it. So I've been playing with Detroit Lions for a while. So what I'm about to do is show y'all my head-to-head record with the Detroit Lions. Let's see what we got. Y'all see my record? 13-28 using the Detroit Lions. So what we're doing here today, win or lose, we're going for win. I'm on a one-game winning streak, so we're going for win number 14. Let's do it. What up, bro? Let's get it. What? Oh, I'm a Detroit Lion fan, bro. So, win, lose, or draw. Let's do it. Yeah. I'm 13-28 with them, so
First
yeah.
opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit.
No, they're worse than that.
A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football.
We got the Chi-Town. We ain't even played y'all yet this season.
Chicago Bears.
I think we got y'all after the break.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Just text me, man. What do y'all want?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because Most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. So that'll back him up 5.
It's a delay in this game real bad, too.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, here they come.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Here they come.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, come on, bro. I was right there, too. Boy, went right through that nigga. Look.
Really good pickup of 28 yards. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Nevin Lawson with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Excuse me.
First drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 26. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Speaking of Kerryon Johnson, we need to congratulate him because last week he ran for 101 yards, and you know this as well as I do. First 100-yard rusher since Reggie Bush for Detroit back on Thanksgiving of 2013.
And who did they play that Thanksgiving? Do you remember?
No, but you're going to tell me.
The Green Bay Packers. That was a big deal because, you know, that's a major rivalry within their division. And they've had some memorable Thanksgiving games, and Reggie Bush showed out that day. But Kerryon Johnson ends the jinx, ends the bad streak with 101 yards. Who's going to be next to put up a big performance for Detroit running the football?
All right, here we go. 21. Set. 280.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And Tate's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. On first down, it's Stafford. And he dumps it off to Blount. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Now a handoff, Johnson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Underneath for Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They go back to the ground with Johnson, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Here's Stafford, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A'Shawn Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama. A big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he's going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go. Blue.
On second down, Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask.
Get the heck
Here
out
come
of
the
here.
flags. This is going to get him a first
Typical
down. So they'll take the
Lions.
yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely cost you
Typical
in the
Lions
end.
play.
Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. the toss play, Howard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now Trubisky on third and long. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll be taken
I hit him across.
before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He leads this one for Howard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
You see it? You see it?
They'll try to run for it with Howard.
He's right there, too.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cullen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Let's get it. Bam.
Now it's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
All right, here we go, here we go. Jumbo, set. Set, 180. 20 hot.
A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Oh! He was wide. Nobody stopped that there.
Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Left him wide.
He got
bro.
in there so quickly, Charles. What
Exactly.
could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Blocked
But
him.
what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Give me radar. 20 hot.
On second down, here's Stafford. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Get him.
Adrian Amos with a pick. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Go. You see it?
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Lock in.
Trubisky will throw, and that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Anthony Miller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Can't play unless we're behind.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Heck yeah. That nigga's trash.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Double, set. Hey, go here.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford.
What? What delay was that?
Incomplete.
It delayed on my end.
It hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also
Yeah,
not getting a lot of help out there either.
Like, pause.
You nailed it pretty well.
That's crazy.
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he'll find Golladay. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Stafford here. And Jones has it over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, bro.
Stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
I thought he was going to keep pushing them to the outside. I would have cut in if I knew that.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Set. 180.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Flushed out.
Oh,
right.
wide open.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
All day, baby.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford now.
Oh, I seen him coming.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football.
I seen him coming.
And ended up on the ground.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Too close.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
21.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Over the middle, complete to Tate. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Bears will get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. They'll begin the drive with
Oh, come on, bro.
Come
on, face mask. Are you kidding me?
Flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Typical Lions, I swear.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They pitch out to Howard. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now the Lions going to stop this momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. Just keeping the play alive. Now he's going to go up top.
Right.
He's got him in. Complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 43 yards.
Got broke wide by itself.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, they run with Howard. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They go with Howard again. And a short gain here down to the 22. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
You see it? You see it?
Here's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They toss left to Howard. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Nope.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Like 7.
On first down, it's Stafford.
Oh.
Rolling to his, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had
just
his
do that
eyes
away.
on the end zone. He got
Didn't have my
close.
foot
At least
fat,
he
nothing.
stepped the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown,
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Taylor Gabriel from 4 yards out. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Huh.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Flush to his right.
Oh, overthrew it again.
For the third time tonight, he's
You're
intercepted.
You're terrible.
With a pick, and he's able to get
How you
back
overthrow somebody
to the
wide open like that?
41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. A shutout.